Hey everyone, if you're new to the channel, I'm Mike, and today I wanted to share with you one of the most fun Strand Warlock builds I've ever played with. For this build, we're going to be running the new exotic helmet Deimosuffusion, which suspends targets when you use your rift near them, and makes suspend deal damage over time, which gives you health. Plus, when you kill targets that are suspended, you gain health from that as well. For our exotic weapon, we're going to be using Service of Luzaku, which has a perk called Dichotomous Thinking. Hitting targets with this weapon builds up a charge, hip firing at allies heals them, and refills your magazine. Plus, healing your allies increases damage and spawns threadlings from them. Its second perk spawns threadling nests on final blows, which can be healed with the gun's intrinsic, and if there's already a nest nearby, it just spawns another threadling. For your kinetic slot, I would recommend running any weapon that does strand damage, especially if it has a perk that gives you ability energy, because this build is pretty ability reliant. I would recommend trying to max out your class stat, and for our subclass, we're obviously going to be on Strand. Our aspects will be Mindspun Invocation, the Wanderer, and our fragments will be Thread of Continuity, Fury, Generation, and Ascent. You're going to want to run Shackle Grenade for this build, since they're the only grenade that can activate Weaver's Trance, which works really well with Suspend. Not many of the seasonal artifact mods help with this build, but I like using Armorsmith and Press the Advantage for bonus buffs when you break a combatant's shield. Here are armor mods, and the most important ones are Harmonic Siphon for extra orbs on strand kills, Bolstering Detonation and Focusing Strike for bonus class ability energy when using your other two abilities, Strand Ammo Generation, Strand Weapon Surge, Insulation for bonus ability energy, Time Dilation, and if you can't quite get your class stat up to 200, Double Class Font can help you a lot. Here's the appearance customization if you want to copy it. Now to showcase this build, I'm going to go into solo ops on ultimate difficulty with the following modifiers and no boons. Now the cycle of this build involves consuming your grenade to give you Weaver's Trance, which will suspend any combatant near a combatant that was recently defeated, and casting your class ability a ton. The whole point of the build is to get as much suspension as you can, which will immobilize targets and deal damage to them while also healing you. Plus, with Service of Luzaku, you'll almost never have to reload, because you can just shoot at your nearby threadling nests to refund ammo to the magazine. The background footage looks a little bit dicey at times, but honestly, I wasn't having too much trouble surviving at all. You honestly just have to be thinking at all times that suspending targets gives you health back. Plus, another thing about this build that I like is how good the survivability is. Due to the fact that you have your class ability all the time, makes it so easy to just get whatever health you've already lost back. Plus, with the amount of unstop that's on this build, unstoppable champions won't be a problem. Ever since I got Service of Luzaku, I've been having a lot of fun with this build, since I made it almost immediately when I got it, and Deimosuffusion. And it's not the best build, it's certainly not in the meta, however, it is still a lot of fun. The biggest weakness of this build is honestly user error, like a badly timed rift or cast of Weaver's Trance can kind of screw you over in certain scenarios. However, if you're just good about when and where you do your stuff, it should be fine. Another good thing about this build is that in ad heavy scenarios, you'll get a ton of your ability energy back if you just kill with whatever weapon you have that has ability regeneration perks. If you put on an extra strand ammo generation mod on this build, you'll practically never run out of ammo for both of your strand weapons. It's honestly really nice. Plus, as you can see from that last clip, Service of Luzaku does a ton of damage. Kind of an unreasonable amount of damage. So it's definitely viable for ops activities, and possibly even raid activities. I only died around twice in that last activity where I was 30 power under and had crazy modifiers on, which just goes to show how good this survivability is on this build. And with that, I think I'm going to wrap it up for this video. Try this build out and tell me what you think in the comments below. Make sure to like and comment whatever else you'd like to see next. I'm open for basically anything. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe. I also stream live on Twitch. It'll be linked below if you want to go check me out. And with that, I'm probably going to wrap it up for the video, so I'll see you in the next one.